So you're coming to Switzerland, but have no idea what to pack. You're in luck. We've spent more than 2 years traveling Switzerland, and now we get to call this beautiful country our home.
So we're gonna open up our suitcases and show you exactly what we pack for a Swiss vacation in every season of the year. Before we show you what's inside our closet on wheels, let's talk about what you really need to buy. Because going on a Swiss vacation is already expensive enough. So what's really worth splurging on before your trip?
Number 1, invest in a good suitcase. Not just so it won't fall apart on you, but because you're gonna be hauling that suitcase on and off of a lot of trains and buses. Most people who come to Switzerland will ride the public transportation. Unfortunately, there are no porters to load your luggage for you, which means you'll be hefting your bag up all the steps, throwing it onto a luggage rack, sliding it in between seats, and dragging it off again at the next stop. So a sturdy suitcase is essential. If you want to see how to ride a train with luggage, I'll drop a link in the description below to our video all about it. We've both used and recommended the Away carry-on since 2020 because it's compact enough for all the major airlines, but it can fit all of our important necessities.
Number 2, buy packing cubes. I'm honestly not even sure how we ever traveled without them. They're just these little zippered bags that keep your clothes organized, but to me, they feel like a Mary Poppins bag because they can hold way more than you'd think. The method is pretty simple. Partially unzip the packing cube, roll your clothes, stuff inside, zip up a little more, roll a little more, stuff inside, and rinse and repeat until full. For context, I wear an extra small and can fit about 10 of my shirts in one packing cube, and Brett wears a medium and he can fit 6 to 8 in his. We've used eBag's slim packing cubes since 2016 and love how they perfectly nest in our carry-on suitcase. Plus, they have a lifetime guarantee, which is super nice.
Number 3, bring laundry detergent sheets. They don't weigh a thing and easily squeeze into our suitcase. Oh, and they don't require translating directions or converting measurements, which is something we always appreciate when traveling internationally. You just toss one sheet into the washing machine with your clothes. Or if you need to hand wash, you simply tear off a small piece and dissolve it in the sink or rub it straight onto wet clothes. By the way, you can shop for these and everything else we're about to mention using the links in our free Switzerland packing list.
Okay, so in our opinion, a sturdy suitcase, packing cubes, and laundry detergent sheets are items you must splurge on before your Swiss vacation. But what do you think? If you agree with us, hit that like button. And if you disagree, leave a comment and tell us why. But now it's time to get packing. Here is exactly what I would pack for a summer vacation in Switzerland. 2 pairs of pants, one of which I'm wearing. I prefer 1 blue jean and 1 athletic pair. 2 pairs of shorts. I also prefer 1 pair of blue jean and 1 athletic pair. 1 skirt and 1 dress. Now, these are not essential, but I just really like to get dressed up when we go into the city or we go out for dinner.
Instead of a dress, I pack 1 nicer collared shirt.
2 undershirts, 4 tank tops, 2 short sleeve shirts, and 2 long sleeve shirts, including this one that I'm wearing right now. Now, I personally prefer tank tops, but you could easily swap those out and just bring all t-shirts if you prefer. My undershirts are merino wool, which means they can be worn multiple times before washing. And because they're the closest layer to my body, that means I can also wear my outer layers, like my tank tops and t-shirts, multiple times as well before needing to be washed. Unless you get really sweaty, of course. Plus, undershirts and long sleeve shirts are perfect for layering on cold and damp days.
And one of my long sleeve shirts also has built-in UV protection.
It's super important to note that all of my shirts match all of my bottoms and all of my layers. That way I truly have endless outfits to wear.
That's right. Don't wear black with brown. And don't pack a pair of pants if it won't work with each of your shirts. There, you heard it from me.
1 cardigan, 1 sweatshirt, and 1 jean jacket. The sweatshirt is essential for cold mornings out on the trail, where the cardigan and jean jacket are great for when I'm out in the city and can even be layered together if it happens to be extra cold. But I know what you're thinking. A blue jean jacket? Really? That's so bulky. I know, but it's one of my favorite items and I honestly wear it all the time. So here's your permission to pack that one splurge item just because you love it.
I just keep it simple with 1 sweatshirt.
1 lightweight down jacket and 1 buff. Yes, it might be summer, but trust me, you still need a jacket. For context, Jungfrau hovers around freezing all year long, and you can ski 365 days a year at Matterhorn Glacier Paradise. So trust me, you'll want to stash a jacket in your bag.
We pack our down jackets in a space-saving bag or stuff sack so they take up less room. And the buff is a great multi-use item that acts as a scarf, headband, hat, and sun shield.
1 rain jacket. If you prefer, you can pack an umbrella in lieu of a rain jacket, but we like to keep ours stashed in our day bag in case of rain, but that also doubles as a windbreaker, a warmer layer, and even a picnic blanket. That also means that we can truly get out and enjoy Switzerland no matter the weather. And Brett made a great point. You never see the Swiss people hiking with umbrellas. 1 pair of sandals, 1 pair of athletic shoes, and 1 pair of sneakers. Now, I know you're thinking 3 pairs of shoes is a lot, but remember, you're wearing 1 pair, so you only have to pack 2 in your suitcase. And if you really need the extra room, you could take out the pair of sandals. Now, I love my Ked sneakers. They're just like the perfect everyday shoe. My Chacos are great because they're stylish and supportive sandals, and then my Solomon trail runners are perfect for hiking and exercise. Oh, and a little extra tip. Wear your bulkiest items on your travel day. For example, your chunkiest pair of shoes. That way you have more room to pack in your suitcase. And 5 pairs of socks, a week's worth of underwear, a few bras, a swimsuit, and pajamas. Just enough for me to do wash every 3 or 4 days and have time to let them dry.
Nearly all of our clothes fit on this one side of our suitcase. Although we're showing you Jana's bag, I packed almost the exact same items, but without the dresses and extra sweaters, of course. Don't forget that you can pack just like us using our free Switzerland packing list. And before we flip to the other side of our suitcase, let's talk about what we would change if we were coming in spring, fall, or winter. First, I have to give you a warning. Don't trust your cell phone weather app. If you've seen our other videos, then you know we're big fans of MeteoSwiss because it's the most accurate weather website we've found for Switzerland. And it's particularly helpful when you start packing before your trip. Secondly, we have a whole video and free download about the month-by-month weather in Interlaken. I'll cue that up for you at the end of this video so you can watch it next if you'll be heading to the Jungfrau region. Third, we might be YouTubers, but you won't find any tech stuff in our suitcase. That's because we have a separate tech bag for that, and we made a separate video all about it.
Okay, if I was coming to Switzerland in spring or fall, I would take out my swimsuit. I'd trade 1 pair of shorts for an extra pair of pants. I'd still bring 1 dress, but I'd leave out the skirt. I'd swap 2 tank tops for 2 more long sleeve shirts. Depending on the weather, I'd consider upgrading my sweatshirt for a warmer fleece or swapping my jean jacket for another sweatshirt. And I'd nix the sandals to just bring 2 pairs of shoes. I'd probably toss in a light beanie and a pair of gloves as well. And if I was coming to Switzerland in winter, I would basically pack completely differently. We recently hopped around to a bunch of different Swiss Christmas markets, so this packing list is fresh on my mind. I'd bring 2 pairs of pants and 2 pairs of leggings to layer under my pants, and maybe even lined snow pants if I was planning to do any winter sports. I'd bring 2 or 3 base layer shirts and make sure at least one of them was long sleeved. I'd bring 5 or 6 long sleeve shirts or sweaters, including at least 1 fleece pullover as an extra layer when it's really cold. I'd pack 2 thin wool socks and 2 extra fluffy warm ones. I would still bring 2 pairs of shoes, except one would be an ankle boot and the other would be a taller lined boot. Thankfully, you can wear one of these so you're only packing 1 pair in your suitcase. I'd wear a warm jacket. Sometimes that'd be my fleece-lined snow jacket, and sometimes I'd wear both my down jacket and my pea coat. It just depends on the activities I'd be doing. And of course, I'd wear a warm hat and mittens and maybe a scarf too.
The other side of our suitcase pretty much stays the same no matter what season of the year we're traveling. Shoes, toiletries, makeup for Jana, and vitamins. By the way, don't forget to stuff your shoes with small items like socks to maximize the space in your bag. As for toiletries, we have the same stuff as everyone else. Toothbrush, hairbrush, contacts, etc. Jana also has a makeup bag and never travels without her SPF makeup. I don't wear makeup, but my sensitive skin lives in sunscreen when we're in Switzerland.
I also stash a mini first aid kit and sewing kit in my suitcase, although I should probably keep this in our day backpack. I travel with these collapsible containers and chip clips because these are perfect for picnic food and for snack food. We pretty much never travel without snacks so we don't get hangry. I also have some blank note cards because I love to write handwritten letters to our Airbnb host or just other travelers we meet along the way.
If you're planning your first trip to Switzerland, don't miss this video where we share 50 plus essential things to know before you go. Or watch this one next to see the month-by-month weather averages that Jana mentioned earlier. Thanks for finding our suitcases so interesting. We'll see you in Switzerland.